When the photos first appeared online, the internet stopped scrolling for a moment. There she was, Gwyneth Paltrow, the Hollywood icon who built her life around calm elegance and control, kissing Timothée Chalamet, one of the most magnetic young actors of his generation. The image was unexpected. It wasn't a leaked paparazzi shot or a secret rendezvous. It was from the set of their upcoming film, yet the world didn't care about the context. They just saw the picture, and instantly, the internet went wild. For millions of fans, the pairing felt surreal. A 53-year-old Oscar winner and wellness mogul sharing an on-screen kiss with a 29-year-old actor adored by Gen Z. No one saw that coming. It was the kind of image that cuts through timelines and sparks thousands of group chats in seconds. But as the speculation swirled, Gwyneth herself broke the silence, and her reaction was far from what anyone expected. In her interview with Vogue UK, she couldn't stop laughing about it. Her exact words made headlines around the world. "Oh my god, all of my mum group chats were on fire." Everyone was like, "Yes, GP, get it." I'm like, guys, calm down. That single quote did what no PR team could plan. It turned the moment into a cultural event. Because here was Gwyneth Paltrow, the cool, composed, perfectly polished face of Goop, joking about her friends cheering her on for kissing Timothée Chalamet. It was light, it was funny, and it was completely human. Fans loved it. Not because of a kiss itself, but because Gwyneth didn't take it too seriously. She wasn't spinning a narrative or controlling the story. She was just being herself, laughing about a situation that had taken on a life of its own. In a world where celebrity moments are overmanaged and scripted, that kind of honesty stood out, and it reminded people why they liked her in the first place. But what came next made the story even better. In the same interview, Gwyneth admitted something that left fans, and even her friends, laughing. She confessed that when she first met Timothée on set, she didn't actually know who he was. "Everyone makes fun of me because I don't know anything," she told the magazine. I was like, "Do you have a girlfriend?" And he said, "I do." He mentioned she has kids, and I said, "That's so cool, I love that." It wasn't until later that she realized his girlfriend was Kylie Jenner. And in true Gwyneth fashion, she added, "I didn't know it was Kylie Jenner. I think it's kind of punk rock." That offhand comment became another viral headline. The internet couldn't get enough of it. Gwyneth Paltrow, the woman famous for jade eggs, goop cleanses and wellness retreats, calling Timothée's relationship with Kylie Jenner punk rock. But the more you listen to her words, the more it makes sense. She wasn't being sarcastic, she was genuinely impressed. For her, a young man dating a woman with 2 children wasn't tabloid drama. It was maturity, a cool choice, as she put it. A reflection of depth in a generation that often gets dismissed as superficial. It was a small window into how Gwyneth sees the world, with curiosity, not judgment. Still, even with her humor and humility, the reactions to those photos said a lot about Hollywood. Because when a man in his 50s kisses a woman in her 20s on screen, it's barely news. But when the roles are reversed, the world suddenly pays attention. Gwyneth's kiss with Chalamet wasn't romantic off-screen, but it symbolized something bigger, how Hollywood's definitions of power, beauty, and attraction are shifting. She's not trying to prove anything, she's just living, working, and laughing. And somehow, that's become revolutionary. The beauty of Gwyneth's reaction lies in her self-awareness. She's not pretending to be plugged into every trend or celebrity headline. She admits she's often out of the loop, and maybe that's why she feels so authentic in moments like this. "Everyone makes fun of me because I don't know anything," she said with a laugh. Coming from anyone else, it might sound like deflection. From her, it sounds honest and freeing. She doesn't have to chase relevance, it finds her naturally because she's never trying too hard. It's easy to forget that Gwyneth Paltrow has lived nearly her entire life in the spotlight. The daughter of actress Blythe Danner and director Bruce Paltrow, she grew up in the heart of Hollywood. By her mid-20s, she was an Oscar winner. By her 30s, a global fashion icon. By her 40s, the face of a billion-dollar lifestyle brand. So when she laughs about her mum group chats lighting up, it's not a PR move, it's a rare peek into her private world. A world where friends tease her, where gossip still flies, and where even movie stars aren't immune to inside jokes. Her career may have slowed down in recent years, but that doesn't mean her presence has faded. If anything, she's more influential now than she was in her acting prime, just in a different way. Through Goop, she redefined the conversation around aging, self-care, and modern womanhood. She's encouraged people to talk about taboo topics, even when it gets her mocked, and she stood her ground through every criticism, every meme, every headline. So when a simple movie kiss with a much younger co-star turns into viral gold, Gwyneth doesn't panic, she laughs. Because she's been through far worse storms. And this one's almost fun. Timothée Chalamet, meanwhile, handled the situation with his trademark grace. He didn't add to the noise, he didn't correct the headlines or tease about the kiss. He simply stayed focused, a young actor navigating fame in his own quiet, thoughtful way. That silence spoke volumes. It made the pairing even more fascinating, and it let the story stay where it belonged, on Gwyneth's light-hearted reaction. But if you read between the lines, there's more going on here than just gossip. There's symbolism, a subtle shift in how we see women in their 50s. For years, Hollywood sidelined them, offered smaller roles, quieter scripts, fewer chances to shine. Yet here's Gwyneth effortlessly trending again, not because she's chasing youth, but because she's embracing her own era with humor and confidence. The kiss didn't make her relevant, her reaction did. She's proof that authenticity still cuts through the noise. The irony of it all is that Gwyneth Paltrow has built her public image around serenity, the voice of calm in a chaotic world. Yet it's the unplanned, imperfect moments that keep reminding people she's still one of the most relatable figures in Hollywood. Her ability to find humor in herself has always been her secret weapon. When others try to appear flawless, she's content to look a little out of touch, as long as it's honest. And in an age where every star seems to be walking on eggshells, that kind of unfiltered honesty feels almost rebellious. Her quote about Chalamet's relationship being punk rock wasn't meant as a headline. It was just a thought, said aloud with warmth and curiosity. But the world latched onto it because it revealed something rare, empathy from someone who could easily have been judgmental. She didn't comment on Kylie Jenner as a brand, a billionaire, or a Kardashian-connected influencer. She commented as a mother, as a woman, and as someone who genuinely finds beauty in unconventional choices. And maybe that's why this story resonates so deeply. It's not about scandal. It's about connection. Still, even with all the humor and humility, the photo itself carries a certain cinematic power. Two generations of Hollywood face to face, one representing the established legacy, the other, the bright future. It's symbolic, it's beautiful, and it's completely unplanned. The fact that it was simply part of a film doesn't diminish its meaning. If anything, it amplifies it. Because in that one still image, you can see the evolution of Hollywood, from the age of glossy perfection to an era where authenticity reigns. As the story continued to circulate, entertainment outlets ran with every detail. Headlines highlighted Gwyneth's quotes. Social media dissected her tone, her laughter, her phrasing. Yet through it all, she never wavered. Her interviews remained poised but playful. Her humor never turned defensive. And when asked if she felt awkward about the viral moment, she brushed it off with ease. "It's part of the job," she said simply. "Honestly, it's kind of funny." That's Gwyneth, direct, calm, and just detached enough to keep her balance. It's easy to underestimate how much control that composure gives her. While others might scramble to clarify or spin the story, she lets the noise pass. Because deep down, she knows the truth. Fame is fleeting, but grace lasts. It's a lesson she's learned the hard way. From tabloid breakups to viral controversies, she's seen every side of celebrity life. And through it all, she's discovered that the only real power a star has is how they respond. Her laughter, then, isn't just humor, it's mastery. The Gwyneth Paltrow and Timothée Chalamet moment is a reminder that sometimes the most powerful stories are the simplest ones. No scandal, no drama, just two actors doing their job, and one of them turning the aftermath into something joyful. It's the kind of story Hollywood doesn't make often anymore. One grounded in humanity, not chaos. As weeks passed, the noise quieted, but the image remained. It became part of pop culture memory. The kiss, the quote, the laughter. A fleeting moment that said more about celebrity life than any red carpet interview could. Because in that moment, Gwyneth Paltrow wasn't the Goop CEO or the Oscar winner or the polished symbol of perfection. She was just a woman, laughing with her friends about a funny situation and inviting the world to laugh along. That's what made it resonate. That's what made it stick. And maybe that's the secret to her longevity. After all the fame, the scrutiny, the reinvention, she still knows how to enjoy it. She knows how to laugh when the world's watching and how to stay calm when it isn't. The kiss might have been scripted, but the reaction was real. And in the end, that's what people remember. So yes, Gwyneth Paltrow's group chats were on fire. Her friends were cheering her on, her fans were laughing with her. And for a brief moment, the internet collectively agreed on one thing, that sometimes Hollywood's most unexpected moments are also its most delightful. It wasn't about romance, it wasn't about scandal, it was about joy, humor, and a rare flash of authenticity in an industry built on illusion. Because at 53, Gwyneth Paltrow has nothing left to prove. She's done the fame, the awards, the controversies, and the comebacks. What remains is a woman completely comfortable in her own skin, one who can take a viral storm and turn it into a shared laugh.